Drama school is one of the most talked about topics in the acting world, and also one of the most misunderstood. People either treat it like the golden ticket to a professional career, or they dismiss it entirely as an expensive waste of time. And I'm going to tell you that both of those takes are wrong, because the truth about drama school is more nuanced, more useful, and more honest than anything you'll read on any acting website. Stay with me. Hi, I'm Gareth Hadfield, and I am the founder of Anthem Creative Agency right here in Cape Town, South Africa. As part of my duties, I train actors professionally, and I've worked across multiple markets and watched hundreds of students go through formal acting programs. I know what drama school does well and what it doesn't do at all, and what nobody tells you before you sign up. Let's start with the myth that surrounds drama school. The myth goes like this. Get into a top drama school, train for 3 years, graduate with a degree, and the industry will open its doors for you. Agents will be queuing up. Casting directors will know your name. Your career will have a launch pad. That myth is sold, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly, by the institutions themselves, by well-meaning teachers, and by the handful of famous alumni who get quoted every prospectus. Here's what's actually true. Truth number one, drama school gives you something you can't easily get anywhere else. Let me be clear, I'm not anti-drama school, far from it. The best drama school training gives you something genuinely invaluable, sustained, immersive practice under professional conditions with peers who are as serious as you are. 3 years in a full-time program means thousands of hours of work, movement, text, character, scene study, physical theater. You emerge with a technical toolkit that self-taught actors almost never have in the same depth. And that toolkit stays with you for your entire career. When I see a trained actor in an audition room, it shows. Not in a showy, look what I can do way, in a settled, grounded, genuinely responsive way. They listen better. They're more present. They make stronger choices. Training does that. Truth number two, the school's name matters less than you think. Here is something the industry will not add. Outside the very small handful of elite institutions such as RADA or Guildhall or Lambda or Juilliard, a few others, the name of your drama school matters far less than what you do after you leave it. Casting directors are not primarily sorting actors by their school. They're sorting them by the quality of the work in the room, by the headshots, by the showreel, by the reputation they've built through the work they've done since graduating. I have seen actors from unknown regional drama schools build thriving careers, and I've seen graduates of prestigious institutions struggle for years. The school gives you the foundation. What you build on that foundation is entirely up to you. Truth number three, drama school does not give you a career. This is the one nobody says loudly enough. Drama school trains you. It does not employ you. It does not find you an agent. Does not get you auditions. It gives you skills. It gives you contacts. It gives you a network. But translating all of that into a working career requires a completely different set of skills that most drama schools teach very badly, if at all. The business of acting, how to market yourself, how to approach agents, how to build a professional profile, how to generate your own opportunities. This is what I see most drama graduates underprepared for. They can do the work brilliantly. They just don't know how to get in the room. This is why so many talented, well-trained actors are waiting tables 5 years after they graduated. The training was excellent. The business education was almost non-existent. Truth number four, there are brilliant alternatives. Full-time drama school is not the only path. I want to say this clearly because for many people, Financially, geographically, or in terms of life stage, full-time training simply isn't accessible. Short, intensive courses, part-time conservatory programs, reputable online training, working with a good private coach consistently over a long period, all of these can give you the technical foundation you need if you approach them seriously and do the work. The question is not, did you go to drama school? The question is, can you act? And the related question, can you perform at a professional standard under pressure consistently and give the director what they need? If the answer to those questions is yes, the path you took to get there is almost irrelevant. Truth number 5, debt is a real factor and nobody talks about it honestly. Drama school is expensive. Full-time, 3-year programs at reputable institutions cost significant money. In the UK, for example, you're talking about anywhere between £30,000 to £60,000 all in when you factor fees and living costs. In the US, considerably more. And in South Africa, it is at least equivalent, if not more. And particularly in the early years, is a career with a highly variable income. The combination of significant debt and a career where consistent income takes time to establish is a pressure that affects creative choices, mental health, and the ability to take risks. I'm not saying don't go. I'm saying go in with your eyes open. Do the maths. Understand what you're taking on and weigh it honestly against the alternatives which have never been better than they are right now. Truth number 6. The real value of drama school is the room. Here's the thing about drama school that nobody captures in the prospectus. The real value isn't the curriculum. It's the room. 3 years of daily work with a group of people who are as driven, as hungry, and as serious as you are. That peer group becomes your professional network for the rest of your career. The people you train with become directors, writers, casting associates, producers. The relationships you form in that room, forged under creative pressure and mutual vulnerability, are often the most important professional relationships of your career. That's not something an online course or a series of evening classes can replicate in the same way, and it's worth factoring in. So here's my actual recommendation. So here's where I land on drama school, having seen it from every angle. If you can access excellent full-time training at a school with genuine industry credentials, with teaching staff who are working professionals, not just people who once were, and you can do so without putting yourself in a position of crippling debt, then yes. Go. Commit fully. Use every minute of it. And if that's not accessible to you, financially, geographically, or in terms of life circumstances, then build your training another way. Work with great coaches. Do every short course and intensive you can afford. Be disciplined about it over time. And put the same energy that drama school students put into their craft into also understanding the business side of your career. What I would say to anyone is this: training is not optional. The format is negotiable. The commitment is not. I want to know your experience. Are you considering drama school? Did you go, or did you take a different path? Tell me in the comments. I genuinely read them, and I'm happy to give you specific advice if you're trying to make this decision. Also, I'd like to invite you to take a free class with my school, Anthem Academy, called The Camera is a Lie Detector. And you can find us on our website, anthemcreativeagency.com. And you can take that lesson entirely free and get an insight into what we offer in our 6-week online course called Becoming an Actor. So subscribe if you want more of this. Real talk about the acting industry, what works, what doesn't, and how to actually build a career. And next week, I'm breaking down exactly how to get your first acting agent, step by step, even if you have no credits yet. That one is not to be missed.